welcome to another episode of Bringing Down the Grindhouse, a podcast where we discuss horror in media. And tonight, drench your fangs in blood and forget about the concept of character development as we dive into Queen of the Damned. I'm Mitch.
I'm Murr.
I'm Justine.
And I'm Jonathan.
And I straight up listened to new metal all this week because of this fucking
Bro, that's
movie.
what this movie is.
It's great.
Is new metal.
This is
Welcome.
New Metal, the musical.
Yeah.
New metal.
Starring Jonathan Davis,
The unseen hero.
a.k.a. the lead singer of Korn.
So, I mean, this is that is not the lead. Is Jonathan Davis the lead
Oh
singer?
Yeah.
my god!
Oh, I'm fucking dumb. Anyway.
Hazed. We're hazing you now.
You just got your new metal card revoked.
Yeah,
I've
dog.
seen Korn live.
I've seen Korn live.
Right.
I've seen Korn live as well, so
So
fuck
I
off.
didn't know that was his name.
Hey, give me those Jingle Gene back. Can't have them. Can't have them.
Can't have him.
Bro, you leave
Sorry.
my chain wallet alone.
Hey,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna need that
God.
trip jacket of yours.
Jesus
You're not worthy.
What's this?
My baggy Dickies
Static
and
X
shit.
CD? No. You listen to whatever the fuck you want now. It's mine.
So this is obviously a less serious episode.
Oh, we're drunk.
I mean, aren't they all?
Again!
Again.
So the thing with this fucking movie.
This is a great way to start
There's
this.
so much fucking new metal in this movie
Yeah.
and gothy shit.
Yeah.
And it's
And it's
great.
great. It's great.
It's
Wait,
great, but
Can-
not in always the best ways.
Hey, can I get a professional definition of gothy shit, please?
Yeah, go ahead and explain to us
Yes.
what goth
Whack.
shit is.
You buy the Peter Steele special.
Bald chicks.
Did you You're
That's-
right. There's more than one ball chick in this
Bald
movie.
chicks.
You buy the Peter Steele special edition KFC
Fuck off.
8-piece chicken from KFC.
There's a type O negative 8-piece chicken.
From KFC in 2000 whatever.
Oh, I thought you were
KFC?
talking about the gaming
Well, why the
PC
fuck
for a
did
second.
type O get down with fucking...
They got down.
KFC.
They got down with the Colonel,
This is
dog.
outrageous.
Oh my god. So, Queen of the fucking Damned, Jonathan.
Wait,
Why the
wait.
fuck
I
would
gotta
you pick
say
this
one more
movie?
thing.
Why did I
Oh.
pick this?
Wait, so instead of getting down with the sickness, they got down with the KFC.
They got down with the thickness.
the
I was
thickness.
about to say that about Murr, that like his
Oh my
secretary was about to
God.
get down with the thickness because talked about his...
Oh, would you like to share
Girth.
the story with everyone for
Yeah,
the
so
podcast?
Murr apparently one day was talking to a secretary at his job or whatever, and the job was like, "Oh, you are thick with 2 C's," and I'm like, "Bruh, he's thick with 2 Q's." All right,
That's
excuse
what
me.
I say. It's 2 Q's.
Yeah, it's 2 Q's. It makes him cool. It's like fat and fat, you know, the pH
Yeah.
fat and the fat.
Are
know?
you fat or are
He's-
you fat?
Yeah, he's pH fat, and I love him.
Been spending most our time living in a gangster's paradise.
What was this little?
I feel like
timid.
today was the first time that you heard the Weird Al cover, Amish
Yeah.
Paradise.
Oh yikes! I don't.
You've never heard
Oh,
Amish Paradise?
It's so
Dog.
great. What the fuck? It's so... Even
That's a
Ezekiel
bop.
thinks that my
Oh my
mind is
God.
gone. You know, like...
This is so, I hate it. I
We
hate
are
all
so
of this.
derailed.
Holy shit!
All right, let's take a breath real
Oh my
quick and
God.
come back.
Well, he was like, "Why did you choose this movie? Why do you need any other reason besides Aaliyah as Akasha, Queen of the Damned in this
Yo,
movie?
I
She's
liked her as
fucking
Akasha.
awesome. She's like one of the best characters in the movie, and she's a dope person.
Her
Well,
character
was.
has no development whatsoever,
None.
but she is
But she's the
exactly...
badass character.
She's just Akasha.
Yeah, exactly.
She's just unruly and destructive, and I
So-
love it.
My only critique is that she fell in love with this boring ass white dude. Anyway,
Okay. So
No,
here's
we
a,
gotta
Yo,
talk
in
about
his
that
new metal
later.
phase?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Come on.
Come on now. That draws in the girls.
No, wait, but that's perfect. Every fucking new metal white boy at some point has his little black girlfriend.
fuck, you're right. That's so.
Oh.
You're so right.
I'm just saying.
golf clap for that.
I
one.
was that,
was
black
a good one.
girlfriend.
Yeah, you're right. Golf clap for that one.
All right. So the new...
So
wait, I wasn't aware...
tracks,
that-
it tracks.
I wasn't aware that this was a thing, that
It's
you
totally
have
a thing.
your little... Apparently, you're a new metal fan.
Yes.
And then you have your
Yes.
one-time black girlfriend.
Well,
or
yeah, because
something.
they're like
okay.
black everything else. I might as well have a
Well,
black
that's
girlfriend.
the thing
Yeah,
about
exactly.
new
I get
metal
best
that
clothing.
made new metal, because new metal was coming out and becoming really popular around the time that hip hop was really becoming
True.
popular. And what makes new metal is that sort of hip hop beat element to it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that like new metal also like certain hip hop and rappers, and
It's where they
it just
converge.
goes together. They're like, oh, so we're gonna incorporate black culture, and we're also gonna fuck black people.
It's true.
Yeah,
Always.
it's true.
It's an
So
accurate
I wonder,
description.
Carcass always jokes that because they tuned to be that they created new metal.
Can
as
you
a
fuck
genre.
off? Carcass is death metal.
What? Okay, fuck off. Carcass is amazing.
No, I don't like this segue to bring in death metal into this
Hey,
conversation.
Carcass is, excuse me, it's called melodic death metal,
Oh,
sir.
fuck it.
It's still death metal.
Sir.
All I'm saying is,
More like mulatto death
Hey, they
metal.
tuned to B
Anyway.
before y'all bitches even knew what B was.
all I'm saying is the bands were just like, hey, riffs are sick, hip hop's sick. Let's put turntables and rapping in our music. And
But-
that's what they did.
And
And
then you had
honest-
Limp Bizkit. No.
Yeah! Fuck yeah!
Fuck Limp Bizkit up at Stoop. Fred Durst is a fucking dipshit, and we
I-
all know it.
I stand Limp Bizkit unironically.
Murr is wrong.
What a fucking cuck.
Whoa!
Oh, damn. Oh.
Yo,
Some words
hold on.
thrown.
I did it all for the nookie.
Oh my god.
Bruh, Limp Bizkit more like Simp Biscuit.
No.
Oh,
Man, see, now
right.
I'm using Limp Bizkit as the outro music. Sorry, guys.
I was about to say.
If you fucking do that, I won't have much to say about it. It's pretty funny.
I
But
was
yeah.
like, what are you going to do? I edit it.
So this fucking movie, it's like a super serious intro, just like I've been asleep for 200
I
years.
love this.
Then I heard the sound, and you just hear.
Yeah, it just starts with that.
And in
And then
comes Jonathan
Yeah,
Davis.
you can hear his voice over
And then
it.
it's just corn.
Yeah.
He just made a corn
It's
band.
great. I love it.
It's interesting too because when I first watched this movie, I had no idea that Jonathan Davis of Korn was involved with it at all. But I heard him sing, and I was like, "Wow, that sounds a
Sounds
lot like
familiar.
the dude from Korn." Little did I know, it was actually the dude from Korn.
All
Oh
the
my
music in this
God.
movie straight up sounds like Linkin Park or Korn or fucking. And then there's even the Disturbed drop
Yeah,
in that
man,
one.
it's
Oh, I
2002.
loved it.
Like,
Yeah,
like here-
right, yeah, exactly. Like,
If we're-
down with the sickness. All right.
if we're getting into like just factual stuff, Jonathan Davis made the soundtrack, the original songs,
Yeah.
as well as the orchestral soundtrack.
Yeah. So
And then-
he worked a lot for that movie. Like they were basically like, we want you to make all of the music for this and be a cameo appearance in it.
That was funny as fuck. Hey, you trying to get in the fucking concert, little
Love
lady? Like $200 for a ticket. Like I was like, yo, that's Jonathan Davis. Look at
Yes.
him. He's still fat.
I'm sure anyone who was a fan just freaked
So,
out.
in this movie, what was the budget for this fucking film?
Budget was $35 million, and they barely made their money back and got $45 million.
So bomb.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh,
Anyway.
people hated this movie, but it got a cult status because of having Aaliyah, as well as it just being overly new metal and MTV as fuck.
I love it.
It was basically like a music video at some point, so people were just like, "What is this shit?"
Well, that's the thing about the soundtrack. All the original songs were made by Jonathan Davis.
Yeah.
But he was in the transition of moving to a different label with Korn.
Right?
And so the rights for the soundtrack were not given to him.
Yeah, that sucks.
And so he was like, all right, well, I guess I'm going to call the new metal fucking all-star cast to do this.
yeah,
Call-
exactly.
got Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. Got David Draymond from Disturbed. Wayne Static from Static X.
And they were like, "Yeah, dog, we'll make these songs for you."
And then Marilyn Manson, who said, I would only do this song if Jonathan Davis told me to do it. And he was the
And
only
he
person that
did.
told me to do it. If it was anyone else, Marilyn Manson wouldn't be there. So
also, people were in love with the main character who played Lestat, which was Stuart Townsend.
not bad.
He was all right.
He definitely.
There's a lot of all rights in this movie.
Ah!
Okay, but I gotta say, he makes a much better Lestat than Tom Cruise did. In
Yeah,
Interview
that's
with a
fair.
Vampire.
Yeah, he fits the role. He looks it. He's just such a dramatic
I mean,
person. and
No,
at this
yeah,
point-
he's
He's-
dramatic fuckboy.
He's dramatic as fuck in this movie. He's edge. This movie should be
Yeah.
called New Metal
He's
with
an
the
edgelord.
Edgelord.
This is edge as fuck.
Queen of the Edgelords. That's
Oh
what this
my
fucking
gosh.
movie
Like-
should be called.
Like he calls the
Oh,
band Lestat the
no.
Vampire.
What
yeah.
Such a
fucking
bad
nerd.
name.
Anyway.
I'm going to be the new singer of your fucking band.
I love his intro to the band where he just starts singing over their music, and they're like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And he's like shirtless on top of the speakers.
Doing this little paint me as a
Yeah,
French
it's
girl
hilarious.
pose.
He's so. I think the only thing that bugged me about that was obviously he's old as fuck, so it wouldn't track that he's this new metal like edgelord now. It just like wakes up to that, and you're like, oh, I guess the past like 300 years didn't change your personality.
I mean, he was just kind of chilling by himself, like
Yeah.
sleeping the last 300 years. And like, I kind of woke up in my life to new metal because new metal was a big thing when I was like a little wee lass coming
I
into
feel
the
it.
music scene. And I had the same experience.
Oh, we're gonna get the boomer take.
Slipknot,
Right.
Korn, all that shit. I was all about that.
Items have been thrown.
Fucking. Anyway, call me boomer one more fucking time. We're going outside, bitch.
Dog, they got riffs.
I'll fucking
even.
cream your little zoomer ass into the fucking asphalt.
Oh man, this is homoerotic as fuck.
No, we haven't even started talking about the gay shit, and you're already bringing the gay
Yeah,
shit.
right.
I love it.
Damn.
I'm going full homo right now.
You
Apparently.
tell me that Iowa by Slipknot is a bad album. Fuck out of here.
Iowa is dope. I never said it was a bad album.
That's what I'm saying though.
Yeah, it was so good. Anyway,
Iowa is a great album.
It
What the
is.
fuck? How do we get here?
Anyway, back because we're talking about new metal
Anyway.
and edgelords.
Well, before we get into funnier things, the sad part about this movie is Aaliyah died shortly after
What the
filming
fuck?
this.
Yep.
You didn't know Aaliyah died?
no.
Yeah,
Bruh,
she
she's been
passed.
dead for
Why
so
are you
long.
fucking breaking my heart? This is like the time I found out the Yellow Ranger died in a car accident.
Yeah, man.
That's the worst fucking way to go
Oh
right
my
there.
God.
A goddamn stereotype. That's terrible. Awful shit, dude.
She actually died like before the movie came out.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
She died August
She
25th,
was my
2001. The
favorite
movie
part
got
of
released
the
2002.
movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
She died
fuck.
in a plane crash.
Oh,
Yeah, it
fuck.
was really sad.
Bruh, so
Damn.
she went like Kobe?
No, Kobe was a helicopter.
It's
All
the
right.
same. It's
Kobe-
an
no.
aerodynamic vehicle.
Are we gonna say she got Kobe now?
Well, shit.
Hey, it's too soon. It's too soon. All right.
Then we got like a little bit of the Crow in this shit too. Then, huh?
Bowling.
We got a little bit of the Crow in
He
this
looks
shit.
like a character from the fucking Crow. He looks like the Crow.
He does look like a
almost.
character from The
Just
Crow.
Like a way less intense.
The
Oh my
Lestat
God.
dude? No, yeah, Lestat was dead ass the Crow without black
my
hair and makeup.
God.
Legit though, right? Much more.
Yeah.
boring
Also,
Crow.
the
Yeah.
other sad thing was that she never got to make music with Jonathan Davis because they were planning to do music together.
What?
Which would have
That
been
would've
amazing.
amazing.
And they never got to do it, so that
All
was the
these
sad
facts you're
thing,
bringing.
right? But
Well-
now let's get into the funnier parts of it.
Damn.
What a
Okay, wait.
segue.
We should say this.
No, just kidding. There's more bad news.
We should say at least rest in peace to Aaliyah.
Oh well, yeah, it's been like
Rest in peace,
3
Aaliyah.
decades, but yes.
But
Yeah.
it's been like.
to Aaliyah.
So sorry you're dead 30 years
Yeah,
later.
you know. She
Condolences.
She died before she could like get even more famous because she was like at the peak of her celebrity when she they think that it was like there's a whole conspiracy theory about somebody like messed up her plane and killed
Oh,
her because they
shit,
didn't want her to
no
have any
way.
fame. There was like a conspiracy theory that came out that Suge Knight killed her, which is
Whoa.
crazy because he's like notoriously been like intimidating other rappers and saw that she was getting famous under someone else's label, so he was like fuck this and then rigged it.
Wait, didn't
But they can't prove that.
Who do they blame for Tupac's death?
I think they also blame Suge Knight for that.
Whoa.
Suge
I thought
Knight.
wasn't it like Biggie that
Well,
was supposed to be like
they
the
said
I know, that's what I thought.
they thought it was
Everyone
one
thought
of
it was
his gang
Biggie.
members, but it was like they think it was him because at that time Death Row Records was also coming up, and Suge Knight was in charge of Death Row at that
This
point.
is so off topic.
And that was like Snoop
Oh,
Dogg.
this
Anyway,
is
we
like-
don't need hip hop history
No,
right now.
there's a documentary. It's called Straight Outta Compton. All right.
Yeah, Straight Outta Compton. Go watch it. There you go.
Documentary. You're such an Oh my god.
Takes drink of drink.
No, what the hell was I gonna talk about? Oh, fuck it. So
The sad stuff. Yeah, get back to
So
it, man.
Anne Rice went. She is the author of the original book series that this is based off of. She went to the studio and fucking begged for them not to make this movie. She was like, "This is so loosely based on my material that I don't want to be associated with it at all. Do not put my name on this shit."
Whoa.
She did not want to be associated at all. They showed her a version of the film, and she finally agreed to get some cash. And she did, in fact, let her name be used. But afterwards, she was like, please just forget this movie. It never existed. Because she wants to make a TV show that's better and focus more on Lestat and doesn't make him a new metal
Bro, we
edgelord.
want more horny vampires. We didn't have enough in this movie, honestly.
No, we want classy, horny
Well,
vampires.
it was mostly
Legit.
the
who like new metal.
it was mostly the
Actual
companies that
character
were ignoring
development.
her. Is why they
Well-
didn't want her help at all. They were just like telling her, no, we don't need your consultation. We got it.
She knows that this is a fucking disaster.
And then it turned out to be a huge fucking disaster because she had nothing to do with it.
there is some horniness though. You got the fangirls being like, Lestat, I could help you out.
And
he's
you
like,
have that
nah.
amazing scene.
Speaking of those girls.
No, we have that amazing scene too.
Which
the
one?
bathtub with the rose petals.
Oh,
That is by
we'll get to
far
that. That deserves its own like 10-minute section.
the best scene in the movie. Anyways.
Dude, that's a good romance scene. I liked that.
Yeah.
Where
She like crawls up to him in the tub.
Shaka?
Akasha?
Akasha? Yeah.
A shaka?
Fucking way out. A shaka?
Oh my god.
That's you give him the shaka. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so a shaka.
Bonus points if
and
you do the hand
Lestat-
gesture.
No, Akash.
Nope, you didn't do it
Akasha.
right.
And Lakasha. No, Akasha.
Yikes.
So Akasha rubs her hand all over the oily ass chest of whatever the fuck that actor's name
Of the
is.
tiniest white boy
Ass
you've ever
chest.
seen.
Ass chest. Yeah.
Lestat.
Lestat, yes. So yeah, and then yeah, I liked that scene as well. I was like, oh, this is a nice romance scene. Wow, that's like showing a little bit of
And then they start drinking blood.
Dude, when Akasha rips out the dude's heart in the bar,
That was great.
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit was dope.
Yeah, that was
She
dope.
starts fucking eating it, and they're just like, all right.
I just like that everywhere she enters is dramatic as fuck. Her walk is dramatic. Everything she does, it just draws all the attention to
Her
her.
movements are so great.
She had like a specific type of walk and movement that she did everywhere.
She had, okay, if you guys have ever played Grand Theft Auto, you know
Yep.
how the hookers walk in that game?
Yeah.
Accurate.
That is the Akasha walk. He kind of sways.
Yeah, she sways
everything.
everywhere. It's great. She had I love that she explodes the stage when she enters in and just steals her man away at the end.
Yes.
I think the word I would use is a hypnotic walk.
But you gotta know, Akasha is the first vampire.
Yeah.
She is
Yeah.
the
So
queen
in this
of the
lore,
damned.
she is the original vampire, which is pretty cool. Although everyone was like, "Fuck you, I'm not joining you," and then just ate her. So it was
Well,
like, all right,
The thing is, we learned the origins of Lestat.
yeah.
I mean, we got this guy. Is his name Armand or what
No,
was
it's
it?
No.
Marius.
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 Gosh,
Yes.
I was way off.
He's the painting man.
Yeah.
Armand is the dude from Interview with a Vampire
Yes, that's
that
right.
Louis
Yep.
joined.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah. So this dude, I mean, killer fucking setup. Would definitely live there if I could. It's in like what, Persia or some shit like that, like the Arabian Gulf. It's beautiful, but he has the statues of the original vampires in the cellar.
Yeah.
Which Lestat finds accidentally while
Which
playing
is them
violin.
just sleeping. They're not actually like dead. They're just kind of like
They're petrified.
Yeah, exactly. They're petrified.
And like Akasha, she turns her arm and unveils like the original blood of the original vampire, which Lestat goes for, and then all hell breaks loose, essentially.
So, fun fact about original blood is if you're an original, you're apparently immune to sunlight. So,
Yeah.
if you drink enough original blood, you then can walk in the sunshine.
Blade
I
followed
thought-
that
I
too.
thought they were called ancients.
Yeah, in this
Yeah.
one they are. Yeah.
In
they
this
use,
case,
I
yeah,
think.
they're ancients. I believe in the book there was like 3 ancients, which I think there's actually statues of them down there as
Yeah,
well.
there's other ones.
But they happen to focus on Akasha. 'cause
Underworld
we
does
love
this
her.
too. They have like 3 ancient vampires that they wake up in like a certain series to guide the vampires, and then they put the other ones to sleep so that they're not all like up at the same time. But they seem to all follow this idea that they have old vampires who are kind of like their leaders, and they can choose whether or not they want to follow them or not.
And their blood types matter.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
blood matters because they are immune to sunlight, which is a typical theme that you see in all of them. So some of the backstory for vampires, although one of the cool things about this was that it was actually shot all in Melbourne in Australia.
Oh, interesting.
So there was only a little bit that was shot in Los Angeles, and then for the scene in Death Valley, they actually recruited all of those extras.
I
So-
would
the
love
best
to go
thing-
to that
That's
show.
wild because when I watch this movie, I don't think Australia.
Yeah,
at
me
all.
neither.
I think like
Yeah.
fucking New York
Yeah.
or some shit.
Yeah.
You know, when I
Well,
walk
I guess
around.
technically the beginning was in New Orleans because that's kind of where this whole
Well, Interview with a
storyline-
Vampire takes place.
For
That's
you mean
Yeah.
for Queen of the Damned or for Interview with the Vampire?
Queen of the Damned. I thought a partial of it was in New Orleans, especially like with the other main character female.
Oh, gotcha.
The mortal girl.
think-
She was
Yeah.
teaching at some university, and that they jump around to like
Yeah.
London, where Lestat is staying, and then he has a show in Death Valley, which is
That-
near Los Angeles.
That was the thing, though. In Death Valley, it was shot in Australia, and I believe John is talking about how they went to like online goth forums.
Yeah, they got like 3,000 people to show up and recruited them as extras. And so all the people there were actually like stoked to be there because they wanted to see the concert. They're all getting paid like, who knows, a couple $100 maybe. Or maybe it's like $50.
They probably not even getting paid.
Or they were just like, you want to be in a movie? And they were like, yeah, fuck
Jonathan
it.
Davis songs.
You're in a
Yeah,
movie,
exactly.
You get to see a free concert.
Yeah.
They don't need to be paid.
They got bust out there, which
you
was
get
hilarious.
you get to see the Jonathan Davis cameo. Like, I think the best part though is having all this underground subculture come together and just all these fucking people look like cyberpunk extras, dog.
They do. They
like,
do.
straight up, they look like NPCs from the game.
The club that she goes to where Akasha like basically crashes the party
and incinerates.
Yeah, they were like definitely looking like that subculture in one area.
I really like that.
Yeah.
I also think what's really cool about this is what is the underground society that studies stuff but doesn't actually go through with it?
Tomolosomolecular?
I don't. Did they ever say the name?
Medication.
It's like talismanian or something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
I remember they mentioned it a few times.
But her
important.
fit when she goes in the bar originally, like, oh yeah, I'm like married, or like my boyfriend is.
Oh yeah, she has a really cool
old
outfit.
guy. Yeah, she has the buns and shit. Like she kills it.
She's a little bun.
But I gotta say the teacher of her, David.
Yeah.
He is the 8th Doctor from Doctor Who.
Oh,
I knew he looked familiar.
He did look familiar.
Yeah. So the best part and my favorite part of the movie is when he was just like, you can't keep fucking with time or whatever forever. And
Oh,
it's just
wow.
Like, he's like fucking. He's the Doctor from Doctor Who. Like this is so fucking dumb.
Secret Doctor Who reference in Queen of the Damned.
Right?
Now you know.
So fucking cliche
Holy
and fucking
shit.
niche, but whatever.
I love that. One of the funnier things about this movie was the the Rotten Tomatoes review of it. It's got 17% of Rotten Tomatoes because people hated it, and the consensus is that it's a muddled and campy MTV style vampire movie with lots of eye candy and bad accents.
It's sick.
Oh yeah.
It's sick.
That describes this movie pretty well.
Like-
It's pretty spot on.
Also, the author said that on her Facebook, she simply said that she wants people to forget about the film, which she said, quote unquote, mutilated her work.
Ooh. Okay.
Damn, she said mutilated.
Yeah.
You're pissing off Anne Rice right now, dude.
All I gotta say is,
you're
like-
fucking with a porn legend or
Erotic
a
literature
novelist,
author. Novelist.
legend.
Erotic Christian horror legend.
Yeah, erotic Christian horror legend.
So I have a term that I say when like stuff is just so over the top and dumb. This movie is on a fucking sick one, dog. It's like doing coke. It's doing whatever the fuck it wants. It's partying. It's killing.
What was the popular drug in 2002?
Fucking meth.
Dog, that's popular year round. No.
Either you were smoking meth or you were smoking weed.
Yeah,
There's no
straight
in
up.
This
between.
movie's around fucking all your best friends' friends and their girlfriends. This movie's crazy, dude. It's
Like-
off the hinges.
Like, dog, you want to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, watch Queen of the Damned, eat some Pizza Hut with my coupon I got from my GameCube. Like,
Bruh, this is like the Pizza Crust of 2002 movies. Pizza Crust, the horror movie.
but
Wait, what do you got against Pizza Crust? What is
Nothing.
that? Are we gonna have some serious issues right now?
But I mean, Pizza Crust lacks the definition of the full pizza.
whoa,
Whoa. We're getting into a whole nother.
bread is good, dog.
Excuse you.
Bread is good, but
Are
I
you
mean,
one of those people that doesn't eat the crust?
Oh,
I look at John very weirdly because we don't have a video camera to look at him as
we're
weird
gonna
as I
have
am.
to take a break from this and beat Mitch with Goosette's
You just hear
ass.
like blows landing.
Yeah, get me some pizza. I'll show you how I eat it.
You don't eat the crust. So you don't eat the crust.
I
Well,
do
okay.
sometimes.
Here's the thing, though. Really
last
dumb, off
resort.
topic.
The
as
crust
fuck.
is like the
But-
best part.
but
I don't know
here's
what the fuck you guys are talking about.
really dumb and off topic. But if someone doesn't eat the crust, I'm kind of appreciative because I too can eat the crust.
I can eat it too, but sometimes I'm just like, I just
Man,
want
if
cheese
you don't
bites.
eat the crust, you're weak and natural selection's coming
That's
for you.
not even
Hold up.
wrong. Excuse you.
Hold up.
It's like a chicken bone, you know? You leave the fucking chicken wing
All right.
bone.
What? Not at all.
Shh. I gotta air out some dirty laundry right now for you
Get
all.
out your dirty
Oh,
laundry.
wow, really? I can't eat pizza, so I don't know why I'm arguing.
I don't eat. So if you guys didn't know, John is lactose intolerant. I do not eat the crust specifically so you can have some of the
But that's
pizza I
that's
enjoy.
love though. That's like we're in a relationship.
That's love,
different.
baby.
So,
That's just love.
viewers, listeners,
That's different.
But I don't eat the pizza crust. So are you telling me that I am weak?
No, because you would eat it if you didn't have to give it to me.
viewers, listeners, all
Yes.
this tells you is that you must send John as much cheese as possible.
No. Send me breadsticks.
Send him
breadsticks,
cheese
bro.
samplers.
Garlic
so
bread
that,
Dog,
is
he's
amazing.
lactose. You leave him alone.
You
so
send
that
me.
he farts like crazy
I already have a tough
and
life.
shits like a
No,
fucking
please
hippopotamus.
don't. I can't tell you how many times he's farted on me in his sleep.
You fart on her?
I'm
Did
dead.
you even ask if it's okay?
No,
like
no.
non-consensual
Okay, get this.
farting? What is this bullshit?
We'll be like spooning, and I'm
Oh my
Big
God.
Spoon because I am the big
Because
spoon.
Little Spoon is amazing.
And then he farts on me.
I agree.
and he
Agreed,
farts right
agreed.
on you?
Right
Right
on
on
me.
it.
Do you even ask like, "Hey babe, it's
I'm
all right."
dead
can I,
asleep
like,
by the
you don't
time
even,
this
like,
happens.
Leave the room, be like, "I'll come over here to fart for a second and then go back."
I'm like drooling into my pillow because I fall
God
asleep
damn it.
so quickly.
Okay, one of the
But I digress.
One of the fucking dumbest parts of this movie is when they do the FaceTime with Lestat.
That was great.
And it's so good though. It's dumb but so good. It's like, so what do you plan to do? We're gonna do a fucking concert in Death Valley.
Why only one concert? I don't like repeating myself.
Oh,
Oh,
wait, what
hold
was that interview? I think it was Smashing Pumpkins. We're like, I don't know, we're just good, mate.
Oh no, that was the fucking Jesus and
I
Mary chain
Oh,
one.
yeah,
love
yeah.
that.
It's like, how do you feel about being the British's best music? Oh, we're fucking just good, so it doesn't really fucking matter. Just like,
That's Lestat.
yeah, just like,
Oh my god.
how do you feel about, your fucking shows ending up in violence? My favorite color is gold.
The whole point of Lestat's band is to call upon he is just a fucking edgelord. He's just like, yo, I want to call all the vampires, get them all nice and pissed off, and I don't know what I'm doing after that.
Yeah, like
He really had no other plan after
Like,
that.
There's nothing else after that.
there's an order of vampire. They want to stay hidden. They want to do their feeding on their own terms.
Yeah.
And then Lestat's like, dog, we exist and we're real. And everyone thinks it's just a fucking act, which
Yeah.
is the best part.
Yeah.
They're like, dog, this is just theatrics.
Except for the one dude who brings in those girls and is like, do you want me to leave them here or?
Yeah, he's basically like the fucking right-hand man
Yeah.
from Iron Man. What's
The
that fucking dude,
henchman.
dude? What's that dude's name? The
What,
fucking,
what's that dude's nudes? Nudes. Send me your nudes.
What's that dude's name from Iron Man? That's just like his right-hand man.
You talking about Favreau?
Yeah. He's just like, hey, Iron Man, I need you to do this. Okay, I got you. But also, Aunt May is hot as fuck. Just like, I'm fucking
They
Aunt May.
really they went all out with choosing the character for Aunt May in those movies. Like they were like, you are not going to be an ugly aunt.
Like, that's the thing. Like, he's like, do you want these groupies? Yeah. But leave the one. Okay, come on. It's a good thing you're not going into that
right.
fucking
Yeah.
room.
yeah, exactly. He's like,
He knows.
Yeah, he's like, it's time to go. Come on, let's leave.
She's like, I came from Australia. I'm such a big fan. He's
Yeah.
like, I don't want this bitch.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Imagine being the fan though. I can't wait to see this artist, and their artist is just like,
Yeah, that'd be fucking shitty.
I guess.
But
he
then,
can
like, his
go.
right-hand man's like, dog, you would have been dead in like 2 minutes.
Probably last time.
This movie isn't as gay as fucking Interview with a Vampire, though.
No, it was very straight.
Way less moaning and oh yeah, suck my wrist. Way less of that.
I mean,
Way
there
less
was
of
still
that going
plenty
on.
of that from Lestat. You know, you have
Yeah.
the random sex faces that he does when he's
Yeah.
singing.
He's always looking at someone in a dreamy-eyed, soft-eyed.
What's his instructor's name? I keep fucking forgetting.
His
it.
instructor?
Like the guy
Hans.
the guy that makes him the fucking
Say
vampire.
Marius.
Marius.
Hans,
I
the
actually
instructor.
I really like Marius' character. I think like the idea of just an old vampire is just like
I think this
Why are you
movie
like
was
this?
released too late.
too late.
Too late. If this
No, yeah. If
if
it
they
was
would-
released like 2010.
No. It was released too late. It should have been
Oh.
late 90s.
No, I think it should have been released later.
Well, because it had that like MTV aesthetic kind of thing. This was when MTV was like going downwards. Like this was when they stopped playing music videos on their shit. Like they weren't really that popular anymore.
I feel like they're
Yo, you
still
want-
popping in
Whoa.
the early 2000s.
During this time period,
MTV was at its height, like late
Whoa,
80s,
whoa, whoa.
90s.
No, 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 no.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa, John!
we have
that's-
to say-
okay, wait. John,
What?
John, that's a boomer take. All right.
That's some boomer bullshit I've ever heard.
What the fuck was happening in 2002?
so here's the
They had
deal.
fucking
Jackass,
MTV 2,
dog.
No, you
3.
fucking-
No, it wasn't. Jackass wasn't 2002.
Dog.
You're just
Bruh.
shitting on our childhood.
You guys are mad as fuck.
Limp Bizkit was on the music
my
awards.
God.
They were on a
at
sick
this
one, dog.
time. They were up there accepting awards. Someone thought Limp Bizkit was good enough to get a fucking award.
Slipknot got a fucking Grammy, dog.
That's cool, but
Bruh.
beside the point, that's way later.
Your timeline's off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, get with the fucking
Well,
times.
fuck all of you.
fucking old man.
Here's the thing.
You're older than me.
Yeah, shut up.
Here's the thing.
By what? Like a couple months? Like what the fuck?
A full year.
Like we could shit on this movie.
One
Are
whole
you
year.
29?
yes.
What the fuck? When? Since when?
I
Oh.
turned 30 in
We'll
May.
talk about this later. We have Queen of the Damned to talk about.
Here's the thing. We could shit on this movie all day long, but to the people who were in that era during that time, it's like fucking gold, man.
This is a great movie.
When I grew up, like,
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I love this movie.
I want to play. I want to play Pikmin and fucking get a
Holy
Pizza Hut
shit.
coupon. Like fuck yeah.
I want my Sonic Adventure Battle 2 and my Queen of the Damned, yo.
See, he's on a sick one too. I agree entirely.
Sonic Adventure 2. It's like the music just starts playing suddenly.
Dog,
Running around at the speed of sound. Got
wait.
places to
Oh
go.
my-
Gotta follow my rainbow.
all I gotta say is,
All right, I'm out.
hey,
Shit.
all right.
We're just going to end it right there. The song's going to take
all I
over.
gotta say is, Chow fucking Garden. Mic drop.
Chow Garden was sick as fuck. Anyway, back to Queen of the Damned.
What time are we?
This movie.
Honestly, at this point, we can't fucking talk about it anymore.
I
I
mean,
don't-
basically, this
Wait,
whole
wait. What were your favorite scenes? In Queens, because there's a lot of shit that happens. in this
Okay, so
movie.
let's talk about that bathtub scene.
Yeah. Oh, see, here we go. Now's the time to talk about one of the best sex scenes in cinema ever.
This is the most iconic sex scene and also the most gift scene on Tumblr.
Yeah, exactly.
Is the Akasha Lestat sex scene in the bathtub with the
Yo.
roses and the drinking the blood and the sexy and the coming out of the water with the stroke of the chest.
You want to give the point?
I
of view?
unzipped my
give the
pants
porn-
for this moment.
Justine, Justine has to give the point of view this time. She knows more.
Yeah, what's Justine's
my
point of view?
Okay, here's my point of view from a woman's perspective.
Yes, let's get it.
Women want big bathtubs with lots of roses.
Bring it in.
This is my dating tip to all of our
Oh my
listeners
God.
out there. If you really want to woo your woman, get a big bathtub.
Lots of rose petals.
Lots
and
of rose petals.
Suck blood.
Yes, and then
And blood play, apparently.
suck on her titty.
Suck on her titty.
Suck her titties.
I support titty sucking 100%.
This is
100.
hilarious.
Give your girl a good titty suck, she'll be happy.
Amen. And the good Lord said.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's gonna be in the new Anne Rice fucking Christian vampire screenplay she's making.
It's probably already in there, dude.
Just like
No, this is the new Chuck Tingle book.
oh,
But where are the dinosaurs?
the vampire's in my ass, and he's also a dinosaur.
Yeah, exactly.
Hounded by the
That sounds
vampire
on
in my
brand.
ass.
Honestly, that sounds like one of the titles. Not gonna lie.
Hounded by the velociraptor
Oh my
vampire
God.
in my butt.
Wait. As we're
Consensually.
Essentially.
as we were recording,
Well, social distancing.
as we were recording this episode, I have gotten a vampire meme sent to me.
Yes.
All right.
Show
tell
him
it.
your silly sense of humor by putting these hilarious vampire teeth in your vagina.
Yeah.
There you go.
You
So-
silly goose.
And then
So-
go watch Teeth.
So we don't have any examples of fake vampire teeth in vaginas. You know, at home you can just put them in there and then show.
Where are you going with this? Where are you going?
Wait.
I don't know where I'm going,
Okay.
but you can just
Or you could go the extra mile and actually get vampire fangs implanted onto your canines, which I have seen done. The girl Young Sadistic, she's on Instagram. She's amazing. Go follow her. She got fucking vampire fangs actually like implanted onto her teeth. That shit's hot. Just do that.
Bruh.
Fuck that Hot Topic implant vampire teeth shit. Just get the real
now,
thing.
Now this
Okay.
might expose me to the weebs a little bit too much.
Oh.
Too late. Too
Like
late.
my friends, but I have a friend who got elf ears like surgically created on her. She had like her ears sewed
She
together
made him
so
like
they're
pointy.
pointed.
Yeah.
So I mean, and that's kind of hot. Not gonna lie.
Nani?
Not gonna lie. I'm kind of into it.
Okay. So
Nani
my
desu ka?
so my favorite scene was watching Jonathan Davis, the lead singer of Korn, try to swindle $200
Trying to scalp tickets.
for a fucking Lestat
That is
concert.
him scalping tickets.
It's
What
so
a fucking
good.
dick. It's so
Just,
good.
Like he's like slightly chubby. Like
Yeah.
it's that Issues era. Fucking Jonathan Davis. Hey,
Oh
little
my
lady trying to
God.
buy a ticket. Well, yeah, what's the price? $200. Just like fuck. So
Yeah.
accurate to the time era. What was your favorite scene?
My favorite scene is when she roasts all the other vampires in that bar because she's like, I'm the best. I'm the fucking best. And comes in and just fucking rips that dude's heart out.
Yo, and like everyone's turning their heads.
Yeah, they're like, whoa, what the fuck?
This
Who
is the
this?
OG vampire.
This is like her entrance. And then her outfit in the later part of the film was awesome. That white with the like brown leather was a good outfit.
I just want to say, Aaliyah in this movie invented the pasty bra. that shit was
yeah,
just-
right?
There were no straps.
Definitely
that shit
pasty,
was just
yeah.
pasted onto her titties, and it was amazing. I just wanted to throw that in there. Okay.
It looked great.
I just wanted
It was-
to say that.
It was wiggling around and
Okay.
jingling around, and you are hypned by these pasty titties.
Mitch,
Even has spirals.
What
on
was
it.
your favorite scene?
Oh
though?
my goodness.
My favorite scene from Queen of the fucking Damned. Are you kidding me, Mer?
He's
Do
like-
I have a scene
All of
decided
it,
on
the whole hour and a
already?
half.
Who knows? Really, the heart ripping scene's pretty good. There's the one where they like all feed on her at the end, where she like where her like imminent demise comes up because all the vampires kind of rise up and sort of thing. I thought that was kind of cool. Honestly, I don't. The bathtub scenes. There's like 3 good scenes.
What
in this
about the
movie.
fuck- what about-
so, in like
what-
an hour and a half?
What about
you know?
the vampire scene when they do kung fu on the stage and everyone thinks it's just the theatrics?
Man,
Oh my god.
basically the Matrix.
There you go. Okay.
Yes.
Oh man. So I have to be honest about this fucking movie. I
Oh,
got the movie.
Your
on my
pants were
computer.
off the entire time.
Despite how true that is.
Oh man.
Continuing on. I had this movie on my computer. For some reason, my media player is set to repeat.
Oh god.
You know, for those really short time length pornos that you have to repeat it again, you know, because you didn't get it off the first time, so you could.
No, yeah, I feel
So,
like
yeah,
I
that
gotta
was the
rewind to
accident.
the good part.
But so I'm watching this. I'm like, I'm trying to do a late night thing. You know, I got podcasts in a couple days. I got to get this done like yesterday. You know, so let's watch it at 2:00 in the morning. So we put on Queen of the Damned. I fall asleep 30 minutes into the movie. And I wake up and it's still Queen of the Damned. Like, you just wake up and I'm like, oh wow, I already saw this part, but it's restarted again. So, you know, I'm just stuck in Queen of the Damned land. I'm in a new metal phase now.
Oh my
A
God.
whole different time period.
Yo, where your Jinko jeans at?
Yeah, I searched for them, but they're not there.
We
Someone
all on a
stole them.
sick one on this movie. I swear.
The only thing I got out of that is that you downloaded porn and you put it on repeat.
Absolutely. What the fuck? Who do you think I am? Anyway, so
Go to a site and go to the 5-minute plus section. What are you doing?
what
What are you doing?
Wait,
but
wait,
the
wait.
sites don't have all the
Wait.
videos, John.
Yeah, they
Wait,
do.
wait, John, you're telling me you watch real women in your porn?
That's pretty
Hey.
wild.
Yo, we're all about hentai here, okay? Get with the program.
That's the only actual thing that I watch. I just,
Whoa,
you know,
nowhere in that did I say I was watching regular porn. So, first of all,
I think he's trying to cover up something, if you ask me.
what are you talking
Did
about?
I ever
Hentai
give
is
a
like 30 minutes long every time. Well, I don't
It
understand.
depends what hentai you're watching.
Yeah,
Unless you get those
Oni-chan.
clip scenes where they go straight to the tentacles.
No, dude, I want. you're like
That's really what
skipping
you're
forward.
into.
You're like, nope. Gotta see. Nope. Go back. Okay, there.
I want to
there
see
we
the
go.
character development. The slight 2 seconds of character development.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oni chair, no, not my butt.
Step brother. Anyway,
It's coming in anyway.
All right.
Jesus Christ, you got unhinged for that one.
But I
Anyway,
digress.
so
All right.
This whole episode's
So,
unhinged. This
what-
movie's unhinged.
Let's give some final ratings before we close this shit out. Because
Jesus
holy
Christ.
shit.
Are you cutting us off?
Yes, I'm cutting you
You
off.
can't just do that. That's not how this works. All right, I
I'm
guess it's
cutting you
over.
off.
It has a good ending. I like it. I think it's on a sick one. Like I said, it's just new metal as fuck. Like I honestly like after I watched this movie, I just listened to Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park, Issues by Korn. Like
Hybrid Theory.
it was a nostalgic trip within a movie,
Are we doing ratings?
and I'm
Yeah.
still on it.
Yeah.
So like I'm probably gonna give it like a 7, maybe a 6. It's not a great movie, but like it gets you in that time period.
So
there was an arm gesture.
I'm giving this
arm
bullshit
gesture.
a 6 because the music score actually saves it a little bit.
That's
but
fair.
other than that, zero fucking character development, which was sucks because all the characters are boring as fuck.
It's true.
I mean, Akasha's the best one, and that's not saying
And
much.
she has zero
Yeah.
fucking
Really
development.
not. She has no
She's
development.
barely
she is always,
there.
Yeah, she's barely exactly right.
I wanted more.
For being a movie called The Queen of the Damned, there is little queen to be seen.
Amen.
I didn't even mean for that to rhyme, but it did.
Dog, there's like 30 minutes of her. That's about
Yeah,
it.
that's it. Yeah, really though. She's
No, I
got,
think
like,
it's less than
There's
that.
less than 30.
It's
Oh.
pretty sad, man.
Yeah.
We'll call it 15, and that's generous.
Queen of the
Anthony
Dang-
Hopkins
danged.
had way more views.
He had like 5 minutes in
He
that
had like
film,
5
which
minutes
is
of screen time.
crazy.
Was more impactful than
True.
fucking the Queen of the Akasha was in fucking 30 minutes
Okay,
screen time.
so would you call this movie the Queen of the Danged? Just like
Yeah.
not damn, but
Well,
danged.
I was
Queen,
actually.
Queen of that boom boom ding boom boom ding.
Oh my god! All right, cutting off the mics right now.
Chamber.
Anyways.
What are you saying, Justine?
So for Queen of the New Metal, I give it about
Jesus Christ.
a 6.5. Same reasons as Mitch. No character development. Honestly, the storyline and the plot wasn't that interesting. I was really just there for the aesthetics and the music,
Right.
which is usually what I'm there for anyways. So like I can't really complain that much, but honestly, it could have been better if they had stuck more of the actual story from the book. Once again, go read the book if you like vampires. You will love these books from Anne Rice. But otherwise,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
the books are really good.
it was lacking in many places, and the soundtrack and Akasha, Aaliyah honestly saved the movie. So that's my take.
I give it a 6 as well. Movie's trash. But it looks cool while it's doing it. And if you're talking about just Aaliyah as Akasha, 10 out of 10.
Would you say style over substance?
Yeah, definitely. They had a lot of style
Yeah.
for it. Not too much substance. You know, I mean, you're not watching it for that anyway. Like, you're not watching the bathtub scene being like, where's the plot? Like, you know,
Yo,
like
jackass, what you
you're
trying to tell
watching, you know, them naked in the tub, getting it on. So
I'm here for
there
it.
you go. You want to go watch a cool sex scene? Just skip, I don't know, 45 minutes of that movie and you can watch that.
You're here for pasty nips,
Yeah,
new metal,
exactly.
and some shirtless dudes.
Jonathan
I guess.
Davis.
Amen.
Hey, yeah, go check out the fucking soundtrack at least.
Yeah.
And
You know
that
what?
saves it.
Mitch should do the outro for this one.
I wanted to do the
Oh,
outro.
you can
Oh,
do
let
it. Go for
Justine
it.
go.
We
I'd
could do
rather
a
not.
joint outro. Let's vibe, man.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
vibe.
it's a
Ready?
hybrid.
All right, let's vibe.
So, thank you so much for checking out our podcast. We're available on.
We're on several sites. Now, if you want to listen to us, you can find us anywhere that they stream podcasts. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and many more.
Don't forget about our
Well,
treat Teespring, where we sell our
yes.
T-shirts and whatnot.
we have
as-
some glorious, soft, luxurious merch that you can wear with a gorgeous design on it, made from the finest fabrics that this world has to offer.
Cotton.
Yes. We're talking that fresh ass cotton polyester blend. And if you want to look us up on social medias,
We're on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
ooh, yeah, check us out. Give us a follow, give us a like, give us a boost. Share us to your friends, and you know what to do. You know how that shit works.
And don't forget about the Patreon, where if you
Ah,
donate
yes.
$2,
If you donate $2, you could possibly request something that we should review in another episode. You could also get access to our exclusive content, see some behind the scenes shit, hear those little funny outtakes that you don't get to hear in the final recording, and maybe even, if you're lucky, we'll get some extra content where we individually will record a topic that we're interested in. For
Yes,
example, Mitch likes to talk about video games.
I do.
I like to talk about monster movies.
I'm going to talk about more occult shit when I actually get around to recording stuff. And Jonathan is Jonathan.
I just rant. Honestly.
Wait, you're a film major?
Yeah, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, if you want some in-depth film analysis, listen to Jonathan's recordings. that he
I literally
does.
just got a degree so that when I complain about stuff, they're like, why are you complaining? What do you know? And I'm like, I actually have degrees.
It's that overpriced
That's
piece
it.
of
That's
paper.
the only reason.
It's the overpriced piece of paper
Exactly.
on the wall over there.
It's not
that
even
says
hanging
be
up
smart.
on my wall. It's like leaning up against the wall
Yeah,
of my
I'm
table.
looking at it right now.
Treat it as it should be.
I'm totally not in a master's program. Whatever.
But with parting words, we love you all. Thank you so much for listening to us ramble on for however long this podcast happens to last for. We love you.
I'm Mitch.
I'm Murr.
I'm Justine.
And I'm Jonathan. Thank you.
We're on a fucking sick one.